All right, so I'm walking here along the coastline of Randaberg, heading towards Bø Coastal Fortress. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's a bit cold, but no wind. It's about -5 degrees Celsius. So the place I'm going to is a World War II coastal fort built by the German occupying forces. So I'm just reading some information. This place is a World War II coastal fort built by German forces during the occupation of Norway. It was part of the Atlantic Wall, a huge defensive system meant to protect the coastline and control access to the North Sea. From this spot, the fort had a clear view over the sea and the approach towards Stavanger. Today all that is remaining is concrete bunkers slowly being reclaimed by nature. So let's walk a bit closer and take a look. So I've entered the fortress area. There is some kind of bunker on the hilltop there, and there's also a half-buried bunker entrance here. There's another buried entrance. After the end of the war, they wanted to get rid of all the memories of the war. So many of these bunkers, instead of doing the hard work of actually removing all these tons of steel reinforced concrete, they just cover them with dirt. They just buried them. And but in the later years, they have reopened many of them, acknowledging that this is a part of our history. So I think this must have been some kind of a machine gun nest. You have, I think it's an octagonal building with windows on each corner. And the door is open so we can go inside. Oh, the floor is flooded with a mud and ice slush. So there's another very interesting looking bunker up here on the other field. And there are some other constructions down by the sea. That's a very interesting looking bunker. It's almost turtle shaped. So I walked over to the backside of the turtle-like bunker. You can see there are some stairs leading up to the roof, but I just want to go inside. And what's very typical of me is I always forget to bring my flashlight. Wow, you can see this. When you enter this bunker, the first thing that meets you is this machine gun window. So they could take care of any intruder before they entered the bunker. As I can see, I can turn on the flashlight on my phone, but it's not very effective. There's actually an old sign by Gassgefahr Türen nu Scheik. I can't read it. And here, Bereitschaftsraum, Überdruck. Kein Rauch bei Tag oder hellen Nachten. Notausgang. So this is an emergency exit. Achtung, Lebensgefahr, Kohlenoxid. Look at the ceiling. Funkraum. If I'm not mistaken, that means radio room. So probably for radio communication. Very impressive. And here is the lookout. I'll go up on the roof and have a look from there. So I think that this must have been some kind of command bunker. So I go further down towards the beach, and because I can see there are some more bunkers down there. So this construction is very overgrown, but there is some kind of a gun platform here in the middle. And there's a protection wall. And some kind of storage for ammunition, perhaps. And this looks like a buried building, because I would presume there used to be an entrance on this side, or maybe it's on the other side. No, nothing. So that was a quick little look at the Bø Coastal Fortress. Very interesting. I think when I get back home I'll do some research and see if I can find some old maps over the entire area, figure out what kind of guns they had here, how many soldiers were stationed here, and so on. So we're getting some clouds on the horizon, and it's getting a bit dark. So I'll try to find my way back to where I parked the car. So just a few words about my vlogging setup today. I'm filming on the DJI Pocket 3, connected to the DJI Mac Mini wirelessly, and I also brought my Canon R6 Mark II camera with the old EF 17 to 40 millimeter f4 lens, and I think this combination is probably my most favorite vlogging setup for these kind of photo walks. This lens is very well. It's not very small, but it has the wide angle, and also you can zoom in up to 40 millimeter, which is pretty good for these kind of photo walks that I like today. I shot some videos inside a couple of those bunkers, and as I said, I forgot to bring a flashlight, but I used the flashlight on my iPhone, which is not the best flashlight, but I'm eager to see what kind of footage I managed to capture when I was inside there. I've been positively surprised by some of the low light footage I have captured before with this tiny little camera. This is a very light setup. It's easy to just put it in my pocket between shots, and in combination with this little backpack camera clamp from Pig Design makes this a very practical and handy setup. I'm carrying a backpack right now, just because I did bring a big tripod for the camera, but I ended up not using it because it's often quite a hassle for nothing, and the IBIS inside this camera gives me pretty decent photos, even when the lighting conditions aren't always the best. So this is just a little test with the Canon R6 Mark II, and using the EF 17 to 40 millimeter f4 lens, shooting in 4K, 25 frames per second. I have no ND filter today, and I'm also using the internal camera microphone for this little test. So there's no image stabilization or no lens stabilization in this lens. So I'm only using the camera IBIS and the electronic stabilization.